Yo, 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 yo. Big Kish back up in here. I downloaded some TikToks for y'all, man. These are TikToks explaining how people feel about the G and X album. And also about just overall, what's going on right now. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. I gotta go dig up some more. This Shula King, he soon as I seen his face, my mind, I wasn't thinking right. As soon as I see his face, I start laughing. But yeah, I'm like holy y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kendrick Lamar dropped the album, like unannounced, just dropped the whole album, said a few things, okay? Now, one of the things that he said was something about Lil Wayne, with this whole Super Bowl thing and all this other stuff. He said something about Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne responded on Twitter, said, hey, I try not to bother people, want to be left alone, but I shall unleash an attack if I am provoked. Something to the tune of that. And a lot of people saying Lil Wayne don't do it. And I'm one of them people. Wayne don't do it. Kendrick Lamar got too much ammunition, bro. Don't do it.
Facts.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You see what he did to Drake, and Drake ain't kissed nobody.
Oh.
You and Baby kissed on TV. That's enough ammunition right there. I don't know everything about the kiss. I don't know. It might have been a mafia type thing, but y'all kissed each other on the lips. And
Yo, it might have been a mafia type thing, but I don't know. That's wild, bro.
Whatever the intent was, I'm not saying y'all was messing around or nothing like that. I don't think nobody think that, but I'm just saying it caught everybody off guard when y'all did it back in the day. And that's enough ammunition right there. Right there. And then Lil Wayne drank lean. And Kendrick Lamar is one of them, righteous type, pro-black, he different. It's different. And it's, like you don't want, like Lil Wayne, your legacy is intact. The Hot Boys tour look like it's getting ready to be orchestrated and popped out. You don't need this right now.
Right.
This is not something that you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, ignore it. Do what Jay-Z does, man. Just ignore it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? If anything, do have a couple of jabs back and forth, because I can promise you that it seemed like Kendrick on a mission. And if he...
It seemed like Kendrick on a mission. Look. This is not the right type of attention you want, Wayne. It ain't the right type of attention. Somebody probably in your ear like, oh, this is going to be some good money. Nah. Kendrick is destroying careers, bro. Don't do it, man.
Said something to you, that means he's already prepared to launch an attack.
Damn.
He ready.
Damn.
He's been sitting there. He already got 45 songs lined up.
Not 45.
Kendrick Lamar stuck his foot all up in through Drake's ass.
Damn.
And we don't need that for Dwayne Carter. And I'm not saying Lil Wayne ain't gonna put up a good fight. Please don't act like I'm sitting there trying to say Lil Wayne can't rap, because he can.
He can rap.
All I'm saying, just with the ammunition that Kendrick Lamar has, Lil Wayne don't need this. You don't need this. You a brand. You gotta, he's all wrong for us, baby. He's all wrong for us.
Now, some of you may know Kendrick Lamar just dropped a surprise album today called GNX. Now, we're not going to sit here and dissect all things that might be disses, might not be disses. Instead, I'm going to tell you about one diabolical low-key diss that Kendrick just did. You see, in Kendrick Lamar's album that he just released, listen to this closely, he has a song called The Heart Part 6. But that's a problem, because Drake released a song called The Heart Part 6. Now, let's go back a little further, but what do we have so far? Kendrick released The Heart Part 6. Drake before him released The Heart Part 6. But before Drake, Kendrick released something called The Heart Part 5. In fact, Kendrick Lamar also has a The Heart Part 4, 3, 2, and 1. I don't know why I didn't say 1, 2, 3, 4, but anyway, this is Kendrick Lamar's thing. And most rappers have a thing. And their thing is sacred. For instance, Drake's Thing is his AM PM
time
series
stamp
that he's
joint.
done throughout his whole career. Now, you don't take a rapper's thing. Them's fighting moves. For instance, when Young Thug said, "I'm gonna call my next album The Carter 6. Lil Wayne's Thing is The Carter. Lil Wayne said, "Don't do that." And since Young Thug's quite unique, he responded by saying, "And what you gonna do about it? I love your music and I'm a huge fan." Lil Wayne said, "Are you dissing me?" Let me stop getting distracted. I explained this beef in a YouTube video, but anyway, Drake took Kendrick's Thing, huge, but Kendrick Lamar came out with a diss song first called 616 in LA. Does that look familiar? Remember, that's Drake's Thing. That's all about the tie-in right here. Drake decided, my revenge is gonna be to take your thing then, Kendrick. But remember, Kendrick is a diabolical supervillain. Kendrick said, "What are you talking about?"
He playing chess. He playing chess. He's playing chess.
Drake said, "The Heart Part 6, I'm taking your series." Kendrick said, "I don't agree." Drake said, "Now that don't make sense." Kendrick said, "Sure it does. I'll just make a song called The Heart Part 6. Drake said, "No, I made a song called The Heart Part 6. Kendrick said, "I don't agree." Basically saying Kendrick just didn't acknowledge Drake's diss track to the point where in Kendrick's version, listen closely, he don't even talk about Drake. He's just continuing his series as normal, as if nothing happened.
And my God, Kendrick's Heart Part 6 was beautiful. Chef's kiss. Don't nobody acknowledge Drake's Heart Part 6 right now. Don't nobody. Kendrick was like, oh, what's that? Oh, okay. Heart Part 6. This is it, y'all. This is the real one.
Now to all my OCD folks, I ain't forget about you. Drake had a problem. All right, see ya.
I can't wait to see how everybody reacts to my new album.
What do you use to keep your lips so juicy, sexy? Slobbing knobs.
Drake!
What is it, Cole?
Kendrick just dropped his new album.
Oh, crap. Did he diss me on it?
No, he's just rapping his ass off.
Phew. Is it better than me?
It's better than everyone. What do we do?
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shut the hell up so he doesn't come after me. I suggest you do the same. Now, Sexy and I have some important stuff to get back to. So, Sexy, what do you use to bleach your pussy? I use Shiny Heiny 2000.
Damn. Drake. This messed up right here, y'all.
Yesterday, somebody whacked out my mural. That in
Dang. What y'all? Somebody from California, y'all let me know. Are these gang signs right here?
Gia make you niggas move to Europe, but it's regular for me, yeah, that's for sure. The love and hate is definite without a cure. All this talk is bitch made, that's on my lord. I kill them all before I let them kill my.
Dang, that show he had the keys to the city too on that joint. Hold on.
So, Sexy, what do you use to bleach your pussy? I use Shiny Heiny 2000.
Yesterday.
Yep, that joint, he got the key to the city, right? Damn, why would you destroy something like, yo, somebody put time and effort up there. And I think they was doing Nipsey joint the same way. That's crazy.
Day somebody whacked out my mural. That energy'll make you niggas move to Europe. But it's regular for me, yeah, that's for sure. The love and hate is definite without a cure. All this talk is bitch made, that's on my lord. I kill them all before I let them kill my.
Oh, he got the van up there too.
Sir Kendrick, the great rap war has been over for ages. You've claimed your victory. Why must you continue to strain your wrists?
Heavy as the head of the crown.
But my lord, there are no more battles to be won. You slayed the Drake. You brought peace between two rivaling gangs.
That light-skinned dragon was no more than a mere side quest. There's much more that needs to be done.
But you've already proven your strength. You brought Sir Cole to bend the knee. You're the star of the Super Bowl halftime show. What more do you want?
I deserve it all. When I leave this world, I want to leave behind a legacy. No, a message. To let all my enemies know how high the bar can rise. I've learned that I'm more than a mere mortal.
You've gone mad. You've let these foolish exchange of limericks get to your head, and now you believe you're some powerful wizard?
These limericks are far more dangerous than any Hogwarts sorcerer. Have my beat ready by the morrow. We have much work to do.
So,
Damn! God dang! I gotta replay that. I like that. That joint looked like a little movie right there. I'm sorry, y'all. For all y'all be complaining about you talking too much and listen, man. Hey, I like what I like, man. We about to rewind that. I want him to do I want him to do a series of this. I like that.
Without a cure. All this talk is bitch made, that's on my lord. I kill them all before I let them kill my...
Sir Kendrick, the great rap war has been over for ages. You've claimed your victory. Why must you continue to strain your wrists?
Heavy is the head of the crown.
Oh, my lord, there are no more battles to be won. You slayed the Drake. You brought peace between two rivaling gangs.
That light-skinned dragon was no more than a mere side quest. There's much more that needs to be done.
But you've already proven your strength. You brought Sir Cole to bend the knee. You're the star of the Super Bowl halftime show. What more do you want?
I deserve it all. When I leave this world, I want to leave behind a legacy. No, a message. To let all my enemies know how high the bar can rise. I've learned that I'm more than a mere mortal.
You've gone mad. You've let these foolish exchange of limericks get to your head, and now you believe you're some powerful wizard?
These limericks are far more dangerous than any Hogwarts sorcerer. Have my beat ready by the morrow. We have much work to do.
Damn!
So I've listened to GNX 4 times. And
I like
my
that.
favorite song on the project is Reincarnated. What annoys me about the discourse of the song is that no one is talking about the deeper meaning of the song. They're just talking about the Pac sample and how Kendrick is using Pac's flow. But Kendrick is conveying in the song that iconic and influential musical artists are reincarnations of Lucifer. And in the last verse, Kendrick is saying he is the last reincarnation of Lucifer.
Right.
And he's repenting to God, saying that he understands God's will for him, his destiny, and what God meant for him to do. And that is to use his talents for good. I think the undertone there is that Pac was a reincarnation of Lucifer as well. Lucifer was the angel of music. So that's where that connection comes from. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the message is clear as day, but no one's really talking about it. And am I the only one that thinks that, or?
No, because I believe everybody caught it, but he said it at the end, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like Lucifer, he came in the flesh. They just caught it right then and there. Yeah, you on point, bro. It's just that ain't nobody. Yeah, you right. Ain't nobody talking about it, but we got it. We got it.
Yeah.
On Kendrick's new project, he got a part where he said he would even cut his granny off if she can't see the vision. And everybody like, he a psychopath. Who cuts off their granny? I cut off my granny 3 years ago. And in celebration for this new project, I'm going to tell you guys why. I called my granny up one day while I was at work on my break. And I was all like, hey, you ain't heard from me for a month because I got a new job, X, Y, and Z. I was transitioning to it. Mind you, I'm the only one calling to maintain and keep a relationship with this lady. So she said, oh, no congratulations. And at the time, my father was incarcerated. You know what she said? That's good. I know about how much they make. You could put forth money towards your father's lawyer fees now. You could take that responsibility. I said, oh, got a blast. I'll talk to you later. Click. Never talked to her ever again. That was 3 years ago. Because that was just insane pocket watching to me right there. What? You telling me what? No congratulations? Even if she would have said, like, congratulations, maybe you could give us some bread to go towards your father's lawyer fees, I would have been still like, no. But I would have been all like, oh, granny just granny, and that's her son. That's her son sign. No congratulations and telling me what I'm finna do with my money for your son is crazy. Crazy.
I'm gonna say this, right? Because this goes on in a lot of families where the older people always disrespect the younger people, the granddaughters, the grandsons, because they're simply just younger. They don't look at them like people. You still got to have a level of respect for those younger siblings, the younger, nieces, the nephews, whatever. And what we see far too often is that the older people, they so stuck in their ways and they still teach like when they was younger. And remember, we coming from slavery, so there was a lot of talking at each other. Like, don't do this, boy. This gonna happen. This gonna happen if you do that. All right, you go ahead. Your tail gonna be such and such. All right, yeah, keep it. That type of talk. You know what I'm saying? Never ever learning how to sit down and actually talk to somebody 101. So I'm gonna say this to the younger generation: learn how to be patient with the older generation because they're coming from a lot of hurt and pain that they never took care of. You got a chance to change it. You have a chance to change it. Don't stoop down. Just because they're older don't mean that they're so mature and all this. Nah, God probably give you the vision. Don't stoop down to that level. Don't stoop down to that level. Please don't. Because a lot of these older people stuck in their ways, still show them respect. And you ain't got to be around them 24/7. Just go in and out. Hey, how you doing? And get right back out there. When they start that disrespectful stuff, get right back out there. And then just get away from them. Then they'll start to see their ways. You know what I'm saying? I just had to put that in there because I see that a lot. You know, in a lot of black families. I ain't going to say all, but a lot of black families I see that in. Not just black. I'm sure it's in other families, but I'm black, so I don't be around no other nation's families. So that's why I'm speaking on that. But, yeah, let's get it.
This man Kendrick just dropped his album, right? And the way Twitter is on Drake's case is crazy. The reason people are clowning Drake is because SZA is featured in one of the songs. They're saying that SZA basically hit Drake with a "you thought you had a friend." Then they went on to say how Kendrick did this whole drop. No help, no promo, no, not even no heads up. That boy just dropped Reincarnated and people had to guess that there was a whole album to it. Now, Drake fans are saying that the album is not good. Saying that besides Reincarnated and Heart Part 6, there are really no good songs on this album. And others are saying that Kendrick basically used the clout of him beefing with Drake to finally drop this album because he know people been anticipating him to drop an album because everyone's going to listen to try to compare.
If Drake got so much clout, why he can't use his own clout to get him out where he from now? Why he can't dig himself out of the grave? He got so much clout, Drake fans. Why don't y'all dig him out of the situation that he in? Why is he trying to sue UMG? You supposed to have Drake. You supposed to be Drake. Why, like, what? You was on the sex, you did all them songs, bro. You did, remember the 100 gigs and all that? If you that fire, then everybody would be rocking your joint right now. Ain't nobody rocking your joint. What they say, Heart Part 6 and what is the only and whacked out, man, yo, whacked out murals, Squabble Up, Luther, Man in the Garden, Hey Now, Reincarnating, TV Off, Dodger Blue. The one I don't hear too many people talking about, Gloria, and I say Dodger Blue. What else? I hear everybody talking about well, GNX. I like GNX. That what's his name? Peso. I like his flow. But all these joints, bro, I don't really hear too many people just saying glory. I like all these joints, bro. I let that joint ride out. Ain't no skipping over nothing, no song, no none of that. I let it all ride out. But I'm just talking about mainly. I hear people talking about all these joints, especially Luke. I mean, I can't even say especially. I hear people talking about all these joints. TV Off, Peekaboo, Heart Part 6, Hey Now. Man in the Garden, that's my joint. I'd say that's my favorite. Luther, man, come on, bro. Y'all bugging, man.
Regardless, the song only been out for like, what, a few hours? So we really not going to see how people digest it until later on. What do you guys think about this whole situation?
Kendrick just dropped his album. Crazy. Have you heard it yet?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it, and what's your favorite song so far?
I mean, Kendrick is Kendrick. You know, that's my man. Proud of him. You know, another masterpiece. You know, my favorite song, probably TV Off.
That's tough.
Y'all not gonna believe this, bro.
TV Off. Hey, people like TV Off.
These are the Hot 100 predictions. Kendrick is predicted to have 7 songs in the top 10, bro. 7 songs. 9 out of the 12 songs might be in the top 15. Are you serious? This is 2 days into streaming, bro. We don't even know how this is gonna look in a couple. Oh my God.
See, Drake is online, bro. He's online watching this stuff, and it's getting to him. That's why he's trying to sue UMG. It's getting to him. It's getting to him. He's seen when he cut his hair, took that cap off. He's seen that bald spot. He said, "Man, I'm disintegrating, man." Let's see what Chuck E. Cheese Act got to say, man.
We gotta step back for a second and realize that these guys are gonna be throwing shots at each other for the foreseeable future. But we are winning when they're both giving us music. Yes, he dissed Drake a couple times, but he's kind of just gloating about his win, as any rapper would do. This is another thing I gotta say to Drake fans. We can't be that sensitive about it, right? You know what I mean? Like, when Drake came off beating Meek all summer 16, like, he was bragging about he's just on that type of mode, right? Like, and people were like, damn, this is the energy we like. I'm gonna be honest, if I was him, I would do the same. He sprinkled in enough sneak disses or little jabs at Drake to keep you interested. There was nothing that was too overtly like, oh, I'm only talking about Drake, but that is part of his story. He constantly sprinkled it in there to keep your interest. I'm cool with it.
Hey, salute to Kendrick Lamar.
Act burp like somebody grandmother.
For showing love to the raza in his new album GNX. The whole album feels like it has like a Mexican spice to it. From the beginning of the album to the middle, track number 6, all the way to the end, all have a Spanish intro. And on track number 7, TV Off, Lefty Gunplay is featured at the end. And on track number 11, Peso is featured and probably has the best feature verse on the whole album. And I know specifically in LA, the black and brown relationship has never been the...
I Googled Peso. He actually can rap. Like Peso can like really rap.
Best. Even not too long ago, the Kendrick Lamar mural got vandalized by some Mexicans and even had some racist remarks. Now, Kendrick could have easily just got mad, but instead he went to get Lefty Gunplay and Peso to try to unite the city. On a side note, I believe that Kendrick Lamar believes in numerology, bro, because every time he drops an album or something, he drops it on a specific day, like today is 11/22. But anyways, what is your favorite song off the album so far? For me, it's Whacked Out Murals, man. He's talking about Diddy parties, he's talking about exposing, and that's why he never went out, man. Let me know what you guys think.
So Kendrick Lamar yelling mustard blew up the internet, and I want to explain why. Because there's a very specific technique he's using here.
So he about to break down when Kendrick Lamar said, mustard! He said it was a technique. Let's see what he got to say, y'all.
That worked extremely well. And that technique is called pattern interruption. Pattern interruption is simply just doing something that breaks the flow or the pattern of something. Now, pattern interruption gets utilized in art forms all the time, but like in rap, whenever you switch flows, instrumentals shift, instruments coming in and out, all of that draws us back into the music. So what's different about what Kendrick just did, yelling out mustard, compared to just like other things? Well, when Kendrick screams mustard, it works because it just exudes a ton of emotion, right? Especially just like excitement, and also it's hilarious. So it was very memeable, right? Anytime something is funny and brings us energy, people like to share those things online. And also the beat had just changed and we weren't expecting this man to yell out mustard, especially because that's not even one of Mustard's typical producer tags. But there's another key as to why this worked for Kendrick when he did it. It wasn't a gimmick, right? Like, he didn't implement this just for it to go viral. It's just the way he approaches art, right? Like, he likes to mess with his voice. He brings that energy, the vocal inflections, the energy shifts. Like, he doesn't forcefully implement anything in his music, right? So when he just screams out mustard like that, like, we know he means it and that it's not a gimmick.
The NFL posting Kendrick album? Bro, already got posted by McDonald's, In-N-Out, and Walmart. Kendrick got this on lock, bro. It's so over. Next thing you know, Donald Trump finna post the album, bro.
So this isn't even in my top 5 songs on the Kendrick album, but when he's...
Hey, y'all pay attention. For those that's from California, y'all let me know, is he cooking? Is he cooking? Because he gonna talk about some Cali stuff. Y'all let me know, is he speaking facts?
Said, don't say you hate LA when you don't travel past the 10. I felt that specifically because I may be the kind of person who needs to hear it. Let me give you guys a little SoCal geography lesson. So I live down here in Orange County. Now 9 times out of 10, whenever I go up to LA, it's for a show. And 9.9 times out of 10, I go up to LA for a show, it's above the 10 line here, whether it be in Hollywood or Santa Monica or Silver Lake or Pasadena or whatever, because, well, that's where the venues are that bands tour at. But meanwhile, and this is my very, very limited understanding here, is that the culture that Kendrick is coming from and referring to on record, and I'm sorry, you can put the glasses emoji here, I understand, is the rest of this here. Now, I went to school in Long Beach for a couple of years, but beyond that, I never really have reason to stop in any of the areas here. I just kind of go past them on the 5. And hell, exposing my background here even more, my mom's entire side of the family is from here in like Glendale and Burbank and shit. Now, where I do get a kind of local defensiveness, where I can actually speak from experience here, is that every now and then some artist or band that's from outside of California, or maybe even outside of America, will make like a takedown song about the industry, and instead of saying Hollywood or like very specific things within the industry itself, they'll say Los Angeles or even California, which, fun fact, is a very big state with a lot of places. And yeah, I imagine it can be pretty damn annoying when someone's coming for your county while you live down here and the real targets are like 2 or 3 cities up here where all the transplants are. So ultimately, I think a line like this is necessary because I found that whenever I spend
Don't say you hate LA.
And the real targets are like 2 or 3 cities up here where all the transplants are. So ultimately, I think a line like this is...
So this in Dodger Blue. Don't say you hate LA when you don't travel past the 10. Am I tripping? Yes, I am. Yeah, y'all let me know. For y'all, those of y'all from Cali, y'all let me know. Is he cooking? Do he know what he talking about?
Necessary because I found that whenever I spend more than 48 hours straight up there, I tend to either get numb to all the showbiz advertising thrown in my face or just dissociate at one left turn. So it's nice getting a reality check every now and then that, hey, it's not everywhere here, lay off.
Drake said, no, I made a song called The Hard Part 6. Kendrick said, I don't agree.
And honestly, I don't blame him. Because if you listen to The Hard Part 6, you wouldn't acknowledge it either. The flow is choppy, the content spoke in circles. Some of the punchlines were just awkward. And he kind of exposed himself in his friendship with Millie Bobby Brown, which... So if I was Kendrick, I wouldn't acknowledge it either. And I'm so glad that he didn't, because that ended up being one of the most heartfelt songs on the album. Like, if you were a black hippie...
Bruh, The Hard Part 6, like, yo, it's like he bringing you on a whole journey, bruh. Like that, I love that, man. I love that vibe, bro. I love that vibe, bro.
Fan, you were probably waiting to see what that explanation as to why there was not a black hippie album. But more so, that was definitely a love letter to TDE and all of them. So it was very much needed. And I'm sure Drake is going to go back to his timestamp series at some point. Well, I don't care.
Yeah, Kendrick was saying it was his fault that it wasn't a black hippie because he had to go venture off and to some other things. But yeah, I'm sure y'all already heard it. Y'all let me know what y'all think of these TikToks. I'm going to look for some more. You know what I mean? Go react to some more videos, and I'm going to hit y'all. I'm going to constantly hit y'all with them. As news come out, I'm hitting it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try my best. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about the video. Y'all let me know what's y'all favorite TikToks as well. Big Kish signing out. I'm gone.